Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me real quick do something before we begin. Okay, welcome, welcome. Let me get myself situated here. So we got a pretty big day to talk about. This was an update they made around 30 minutes ago. That kind of shocked me, to be honest. So here's what's going on right now as we speak. Today, this is what we're talking about today. We're talking about an enhanced risk of severe weather back over here in the North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. This includes Athens. This includes Greenville, Charlotte, Monroe, Rock Hill. We are talking about Augusta, places like this. You are under enhanced risk. You got a bigger slight risk that's kind of expanded out a little bit further. That's going to include most of the rest of North Carolina and Florida. And we got another one. They also expanded this one a little bit, so now it's all the way through Nebraska back into Colorado. So you got a pretty huge day, and the reason why they upgraded this, not because of a tornado threat. The tornado threat's low. It's back over here. It's nothing to do over here. Because we got a big wind threat, a 30% chance of damaging winds. Back over here in Charlotte and places like that. What you do need to know is that there's a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings somewhere. So that's what we're talking about right now as we speak. All of our severe thunderstorms are back over here. Just some 60-mile-per-hour winds and some hail. They've actually just upgraded this one. They're going to let that one expire, yeah. This is our big concern today is wind. Hail is not that big of a threat, only at 5%. You could see some hail, but it's not going to be big. Uh, that's what we're talking about. That's why they've upgraded it. It's because of that wind threat. So we're going live before the storms actually kick off. So I don't know. Carolinian probably isn't watching this, but we do need to make sure that everything's good and that we can get everybody to safety, assuming nothing too bad happens. Okay, so sorry, y'all, you'll got to give me 1 second here. It might already have me signed in still. It does. Is anybody watching the stream? If so, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Man, is it not streaming? Okay, so it is streaming good. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell them. So that's kind of our concern, which is damaging winds. Uh, That's why they upgraded this, and I wouldn't be shocked if they would upgrade maybe the Charlotte portions. Like I'd say, fuck, that's something I'm telling you to do. If I wouldn't be shocked to see a 45% increase right around here, and they might even hatch it. Now this just depends a lot on what happens, and the main reason why these storms are popping off, or the main reason they will produce wind, is because of one reason and one reason only. We got a bunch of CAPE, convective available potential energy. This is what this is thunderstorm fuel. This is what thunderstorms need to keep themselves fueled. Uh, there's a lot of it. There's up to 5,000 joules back over here, and this is why they're upgrading it. Uh, we got a pretty huge day, and we're also going to be talking about this mainly because of a tornado threat. 2%, but never rule out that 2%. 2% could do anything. So we'll see what happens over there. But if we are all going to get any tornadoes, they'll probably just be in the Iowa region. So really, like anywhere in this green though. So anywhere in this green that's in Iowa, that's probably where it's going to happen. It's where it's going to be its best chance of happening at the least. Uh, let's see. What do we got here? So we're still waiting. They got two Mesoscale discussions going on. 80% watch issuance likely for here, and then we got another one over here. 60% chance of a watch. And the main reason this be considered a watch is only because it'll be the first round of storms coming through. So this is a interesting scenario, and now we can go over to radar where we can actually see these couple little blips. Now these blips don't look like much. They're not. But as soon as they cross into this area filled with energy, it's all energy they need, it will set ablaze. And I mean it will. And we might even get another mesoscale discussion back over here for Iowa, Nebraska, and a little bit of Minnesota. But if we do, it'll just be mainly for tornadoes up to 95 miles per hour and a couple others. Nothing that's going to be deadly, fortunately. We don't want any deaths occurring. See, I don't really see why they put this out because this is two different. These storms don't. I mean, I guess they're producing some hail, but 50-mile-per-hour winds for this is kind of insane. That's what's going on. That's what's going on right now. And it'll probably this will probably start occurring around 12 to 3 p.m. That's why I went live. Because I'm expecting some storms to fire off. Here in the next minute or so. It just depends on a lot of different factors on, the storm mode and things like that. But until something happens, I'm just going to kind of let y'all look at the radar. I got to go make me something to eat, unfortunately. Gosh. Direct messages. So I'm sure right now Carolinian is not. He's live streaming. So I'm not even shocked by that. This has got a huge heat wave, and the reason why we got this heat wave is because we got this huge high pressure system. Basically, if we go out here, I'm going to try to get rid of. I'm going to show you why we got this going on. The reason that it's so hot is because we got this huge high pressure system, and it's strong. It's called they literally call it the ring of death. And it's just a huge one that's over this region, and it is just it's trapping all this hot, high pressured air and causing it to be really bad. But today it's kind of weakened, so that's why we're seeing severe weather back over here. But it's still going to be very strong as we go through into North Carolina. I mean, not North Carolina, New York, and up towards New England. And eventually, this is going to cool down back over here. Once that cool down happens, we could see, of course, it's going to be a cold front that has to come through. And that warm air is still going to be there, so we could see, could see something happen along here. Anywhere in this region, we could be talking about some severe weather. You got to think about that cold front's got to come through. Let's say, okay, here's go. Let's say this. Well, let's say there's this cold front that's just pushing to get there. High pressure system's going to move off, either here or here. I do not remember where. We're going to say it's here. There's still going to be hot air. It's going to be very humid air. A lot of energy over here. And guess what? It's going to interact with it, and it's going to impact any of this area. That's why we could be talking about it. That's why I do believe we will get some severe weather back over here in the south. This kind of circle that I'm drawing, this deep south. And that's mainly because we might include Arkansas and a little bit of Texas and the rest of Louisiana. But I say it's because that cold front is going to meet this warm air, and it's just going to collide wherever in this region. It doesn't have to collide in West Tennessee. It could collide here. It could collide here. It could collide here, here, here. It doesn't matter. It could collide all the way back in Texas. Who knows? Only thing I can say is that there will be this cold front. I'm going to draw a much bigger version. This huge cold front that will just be pushing through. This humid air. It's going to move out the way. Don't take this air as quite literally where it's going to go. It could go anywhere. It could go here. Let's say it's moving that way. So let's say it's moving that way. Guess what? There's still going to be warm and humid air right there. That's where it's going to come through. And that's where it's going to hit. It could hit maybe, crap, I don't know why I did that. It could hit maybe all the way up here. It could hit maybe all the way over here. Oh, wait, maybe even down here. Who knows? Hell, we could still be talking about over here for a while. It just depends on a lot of different factors. And the honest truth about a lot of these different factors is they're probably going to go into place. So we could be talking about, I wouldn't say anything like severe weather outbreak. Well, we could be seeing some slight and enhanced risks of severe weather. Let me actually do the right colors for it. We could be seeing slight risks, really anywhere in this region I'm about to draw through. Really anywhere in this region. It's hot and warm. And we could even see something over here. It just depends. And then we could see if we're talking about enhanced, because anything hard and enhanced would have to have a tornado threat, and I don't think the tornado threat is really going to be a factor for this time. Enhanced risk probably be somewhere along this. And our reason I don't include Georgia in this is it could depend. It could just be Tennessee and North Carolina. It could just be these 4 states. No matter what, we know that this is going to be a good region for it, and Tennessee's going to be more than likely in it. Now, can I guarantee that they're going to be safe? Well, not safe. Can I guarantee that they're going to always get hit? No. I could be wrong, and Tennessee be perfectly fine. Everything's over here. But no matter what, you got to know. This cold front coming through. I can even show you this with the GFS model. GFS weather model. This is what it looks like for, I don't know why it's showing Wednesdays. So as we're waiting on it to load, you'll see what I'm talking about. Hold on, today is Wednesday. Oh, I'm stupid. I thought today was Thursday. Today's Wednesday. Never mind. So, I take that back. It's Wednesday. I don't know why I said anything. So this is what it's looking like. Right now, as we speak, you got some storms over here, and you see this is where it's really gonna kind of pick up, and you're gonna see that a lot, and you're gonna see it just kind of. It's gonna be down there, and you get some other storms back over here. And then we go on to later tonight. That high pressure system, like I said, is just absorbing all this heat into this area. But yes, this is what we got going on live right now. So I'm actually gonna sit here and let y'all see if I can do some blip catching. Find any blips that you see pop up and go on from there. Put this camera. I'm gonna put it on this one. Find some blips. I wanna go get me something to eat. Will take me about 10 to 20 minutes, but who knows? Man, can I stop getting all these Discord notifications? I'll be right back. Are we still live? Oh my gosh.